Hello, I'm going to explain how to use Census Bureau American Community Survey to obtain information regarding social, economic, housing, and demographic information of the population and communities. First thing is just type data, go to the website data.census.gov. Go to advanced search. On the left side, you see find a filter. You can narrow your focus based on codes, geography, surveys, topics, and years. I'm going to click on geography, and you can choose different units of geographies like nation, state, block, tract, county. I'm going to choose a county and Texas as a state. Then I'm going to choose Potter County in Amarillo, Texas. And then just choose search. I can narrow these tables based on the topic I'm looking for. That imagine that I'm studying poverty, and then I click on topics on the left side under find the filter, and going to the topic of income and poverty. You see that there are many different kinds of topics, and you can narrow your focus based on the topic. I'm choosing income and poverty, and I'm choosing both official poverty measure and poverty. And then just close the screen. Then you see here 234 tables show up. And now how to read the data. I'm gonna click on the first table. It says poverty status in the past 12 months. I'm just minimizing this, and now I can see the table wider in better shape. As you see, for example, the first row shows population for whom poverty status is determined. That means in Powder County, Texas, always look at the top. This shows the county that we are talking about. There is 110,000 almost population that we determine poverty status for them. And move the table to the right side. Here, just you need to click at the bottom. Then you can move to the right side. You see the next column is below poverty level, which are some numbers. And but I'm so interested in percentage. Percentage is more helpful here. Here you see the column say percent below poverty level, and it shows 21%. That means 21% of the population who are surveyed for this American Community Survey are below poverty level. When you move down in the table, you see a breakdown of poverty based on age. For example, under 18 years, I see 25.6% under 18 years living below poverty level. And again, I see another breakdown. For example, the participants who are under 18 years are divided to under 5 years and 5 to 17 years. You see different numbers per each category. After you see a breakdown for age, when you come down, you see a breakdown based on sex or gender for male and female. For example, for male, the poverty percentage is 21.8%. And for female is a little bit less than male. And you come down, you see a breakdown based on race. Then you see a breakdown based on educational attainment. employment status, work experience, income. And these are the information you can find for poverty based on different demographic categories for our population. One thing you need to know is that look at here at the left top of the screen, you see 2019 ACS, that means American Community Survey, 1 year estimates. If you open the arrow, you see other options too. For example, we have 2 lines for 2019. One of them is ACS 1 year estimates. One of them is 2019 ACS 5 year estimates. What's the difference between them? Now here I chose 1 year estimates, but sometimes you need to choose 5 year estimates. If a geographical unit you are looking at has the population of 65,000 or more people, then you can look at 1 year estimates. But if your geographical unit has a population less than 65,000 people, you need to look at the 5 year estimate. There is no data available. There is no 1 year estimates available for the areas with less than 65,000 population. Other things you need to know, there are different years. If you have no specific preference, definitely it's better to look at the most recent data. But if you like to do a longitudinal study or look at the differences over time, you can choose any other years. These are things you need to know. And one interesting thing is if you click on filters, you go to geography and choose another county in Amarillo, for example. A neighboring county is Randall County. I'm choosing Randall County here because I'm interested to compare between Potter County and Randall County to see which one has more poverty rates. I choose Randall County and close the page and come back to the same table. I minimize these. In this case, Census Bureau gives me additional columns from Randall County that I can compare. For example, here, the first columns belong to Potter County, which includes several other columns. I move to right side. And just remember that percent below poverty level was 21%. Now you see here Randall County. The next column is Randall County. I'm going to write to read the numbers. Percent below poverty level is 9.4%. That means people in Potter County are, in comparison to Randall County, are poorer. There is more poverty we see in Potter County compared to Randall County. And something else, for example, you can look at many different other tables, other topics. I go back to the results. For example, just you can scroll down and see what is interesting for you. For example, food stamps might be interesting. And if I look at, I minimize this column. If I look at food stamps comparing two counties, in Potter County, I see households receiving food stamps is 6,000, almost 6,000 households, which is 13.6% of households receiving food stamps. And if I move to Randall County, I see household receiving food stamps is 5.2%. That means less people in Randall County receive food stamps. In Randall County is 5.2 and is in Potter County was 13 point something percent. That means, again, that means more people are in need of food stamps in Potter County. Something else you need to know is that you can download this data. The best way to download is just click on Excel at the top and export to Excel. And when I open this and share with you, there are two spreadsheets at the bottom, information and data. You can click on information, you get some general information of what this data is. And if you click on data, you're gonna see the same numbers we just saw on tables. Here is more clean and you can see, you can have a better view here. And also you can play with the numbers. This is one advantage of this website. Another thing you need to know is there is an American Community Survey and Puerto Rico Community Survey subject definitions. You can download this file from the website of Census Bureau. This has all the descriptions of what variables are measured, how they are measured, and what they mean, which can be so helpful for you.